I'm here on behalf of the staff and the management of Rebel Sports. We're inviting our customers in. The game this evening, Melbourne Victory versus Liverpool tonight. It's an exciting match this evening.
This is why I love football. And we're full. Okay, so it's match day. It's not even afternoon yet and the whole of Melbourne is covered in red. LFC wherever you look. Every cafe, every restaurant, every pub is packed full of Scousers, or at least wanna be Scousers. Liverpool epitomises football. All you have to do is look into their history. Think of the terms. You never walk alone. Anfield, the Cop Heights, Hillsborough, Thatcher, Istanbul. All their highs and lows have combined to make a club, a badge, a culture.
Because the Cop was 22,000 people standing on the terrace. And it moved up and down.
I've heard like waves.
Yeah, up and down like this.
So you were there when the Cop was standing.
That's right.
What was that like when a goal was scored?
Unbelievable.
Yeah?
Unbelievable. A mighty roar. It's the enthusiasm of the crowd that makes Liverpool too, the supporters.
I've just been, it's just an amazing feel.
So the kids of
The kids were safe.
of the Cop Heights had their own spot. Would they sing as well?
The kids were singing and jumping up and down as well.
So they were growing up with this culture.
Yeah.
Just going there to sing You Never Walk Alone with 40,000 people is worth the ticket.
So you bring your children with you, and because you couldn't necessarily look after them in this way, because of the terrace, you put your child in the boys' pen, or kids who were on a company would go in there.
And 90 minutes, if you lose 4-0, 90th minute, you'll still hear them singing.
I personally went in 03, but I was a baby. My father is a Liverpool fan as well, so he took me there and he showed me around there. He grew on me and my father.
You don't know. It's the people in your neighbourhood, it's the people in the community around you that grab you and say, this is what we do.
You just feel like it's like a family thing. You feel like you really belong. Yeah. And it's like, I've lived here since 1981. When things have gone on at Liverpool, like the Hillsborough disaster, it hurts as much here as it would be if you're in the UK, because you feel like they're family. You feel like it actually is part of you.
Yeah, the gist of it was that a tragedy happened to what was just football fans, and it wasn't recognised as a tragedy. Instead, they went through basically, it was a witch hunt by the media, is that correct?
It was very much a blaming game. The Liverpool people were actually blamed for it, the fans were blamed. I mean, the people who died were actually blamed for their own deaths. And it's taken, was it 24 years now, and it's still going through the process, you know. And
it came out that people were guilty for doing things wrong that caused it.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, and the fans were blamed.
Oh, exactly. I was there.
Hillsborough?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But, you know, it's something that no one's going to forget.
Yeah.
It's going to be there forever. It won't be allowed to be forgotten.
Yeah. Has it made you stronger?
Made the club stronger,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They really commemorate. It drew the club together. Now they have every year, they sing Justice for the 96.
What did it do to the city of Liverpool? Did it? I mean, they're proud enough as it is, but did it not almost unite them?
I think it's actually because they need justice, they need answers, they need closure. I think it's brought a lot of people in Liverpool and around the world together.
You speak to Everton fans, and they're just as angry about it as Liverpool fans.
Yeah.
Everyone, whole city, even Evertonians.
But it wasn't just Liverpool fans, though. Everyone on Merseyside was affected by that, even the Everton fans.
If you hurt the city of Liverpool, you hurt everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard to understand unless you're part of it.
The people were there knew what went on that particular day and at that tragic time.
I mean, the results haven't been as good since then, but really in the heart, it's made Liverpool fans much stronger for it. You know, we've gone through the dark times. Now we're in the golden skies, as Liverpool Cohen says. We're going to get up.
It could break some clubs. It could really, set them back years. Liverpool just got stronger, don't they? They just get stronger and bigger.
They have fought for the right for justice for going on 25 years now, and there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, absolutely. And isn't that special that you've got this day? You can say to any Liverpool fan around the world, and you know where you were, you know how you were feeling.
Despair to ecstasy. It was, never. There will never ever be another game like that. Not when I'm alive, anyway.
Yeah.
But no, I honestly don't think you can beat that. Football.
May 25, 2005. Where were you? Everyone knows where they were.
Oh, mate, I was in the lounge room.
I was just hanging home, getting ready for school.
You've got to realise it was in the middle of the night.
I was very young.
Were you up for it?
Yeah, my dad, my uncles.
Getting ready for school in the morning.
Yeah.
I was in New Zealand actually.
Yeah.
I just left England.
Where were you guys?
Mate, I was at home.
I was watching that live on telly because, I get up in the middle of the night, watch every single game.
Where were you?
Istanbul.
We found our first guy who was at the stadium. You were in Istanbul.
I've been
in the stadium.
Because it's Australia, so you have to wake up early mornings to watch the Champions League.
It's the best day in my life.
I'll tell you what, 4:30 in the morning, it was probably the coldest winter morning we've had ever in Australia. And we were sitting there, me and my dad, with a Qantas blanket over our legs.
Crying at half-time, crying at full-time?
I was crying, mate, crying, but I had belief, still optimistic.
What really brought the tattoo on. I couldn't be there, but I wanted something to remember that.
Maldini with the first.
Yeah.
Now, when it's 2-0 down already in the first half, what are you thinking?
Go into damage control. Don't let too many more in because we're getting thumped.
Started crying at 12 years old. What's the vibe like?
The vibe was just turning around. So the tactics were all wrong. The midfield just weren't doing the job.
At 3-0, I'm going, nah, this can't be true.
What are you thinking at half-time?
To be honest, I was a kid then, so I didn't expect nothing much. So,
What happened? It was 3-0, I'm going to school. I was just I'll watch the second half.
Okay, it's half-time. What are you thinking?
We've got no hope. Straight out, I'm not going to lie.
So it was over.
Are you thinking
At half-time, I was trying to go to bed and you wouldn't let me.
No, why wouldn't he let you?
I tell you why, because I said real fans wait to the final whistle.
And then all of a sudden, fans behind the goals started singing "You Never Walk Alone"
at half-time.
And that was,
despite the fact you're 3-0 down.
Yeah. And that was it.
The whole way didn't stop. Just complete chorus of "You Never Walk Alone" going around Ataturk in Turkey.
It was, we could hear the singing.
That halftime.
The halftime singing in Istanbul.
Basically all the Liverpool supporters started singing, even those who were down by the concession bars, they were.
You've never actually heard it sung like that before.
And it brings some hope, relief, you know, with the words of the song.
And then when Gerrard scored that goal, and it was 3-1.
Gerrard hit that header in. It gives me goosebumps every time, man. It's like...
Gets a header, I jump up, all my cereal just goes over the couch. I was just, my mum, grounded for like a week.
When Gerrard got the first one.
What happened?
It was just...
But I had this strange feeling that I didn't believe it, and I'm thinking, oh, okay then.
This could actually happen.
Well, he sort of like encouraged the crowd to start to gear up the sound.
And some weird feeling came over me, and I knew. And it sounds really stupid, but I actually knew there was more to come.
My heart was racing.
Later, when Smicer put that ball in.
Yeah, Smicer. I was thinking like, oh, don't, come on.
And then Smith scores.
Smith scores a second. You started to go.
Once the second one goes in, it's on.
Yeah.
And then you're thinking, hang on, could this be possible?
That second one goes in. What are you doing when that second one goes in?
I was hysterical. I was crying. I'm not religious. I was praying to Allah and everybody. I was crying my eyes out.
We thought we had this for sure.
The hope is definitely there, but
I'm screaming and yelling.
And you're thinking, well, at least we've saved a bit of face here.
What are you starting to think? We got it.
There's no really emotion because it was just like your body had been drained from despair, and now you're faced with, hang on, we've got hope here. We can do this. We can do it. And then
as soon as Alonso scored that penalty for us.
Third goal. We've won it.
I've got 3 kids. They were all like, "Go, Mum, we've got to go to school. Shut up."
That was the one.
Yeah.
Alonso, you went.
Yeah. 3-3. I was like, I ain't going to school today.
I was speechless, man. It was just goosebumps. It was unbelievable.
There was a spirit.
I nearly died.
But then went to heaven.
But I resurrected.
Our fans don't quite remember, maybe because of the elation that happened before the penalties. What was it?
For me, that moment is Jesse Dudek's double save.
What, with Duda?
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Next save against Shevchenko, double save.
It was like...
Can't write that stuff.
That is instinct.
Yeah.
Reaction.
We're going to win this now. Shevchenko, one of the best strikers in the world at the time, couldn't put it in against Dudek. Criticising the media.
Yeah.
That's football.
And, you know, you could class that one in the same line as Banks' save against Pelly in the World Cup.
Shevchenko, he's 2 yards out of the
One of the most deadliest strikers in all of Europe.
On bang, and hit it into him and double save. I mean,
like you make the first save, all right, wow, amazing save. Second save, the double, it's just there. You know,
could you see Dudek's save from where you were sitting?
Oh yeah, and I'd say the ball shot up sky high.
Yeah.
And we thought, has that gone into the roof of the net? And you're looking to and you're going, it's gone up. Is it going to come down?
Oh, that was like a sigh of relief. You're like,
it's just, you know, because that would have been game over.
Yeah.
But
it was meant to be.
Yeah.
And then you go into penalties, and quite possibly one of the wins of football history, club and international.
Oh yeah, it's one of the best Champions League finals ever. I mean, you can't really argue with it. Coming back from 3-0 down against probably the best team in Europe at the time.
So it's
and then it goes to penalties. You guys prevail. What happens in the stands? Have you ever felt anything like it?
No, that was a game of every emotion that you could ever possibly live through.
Looking back on it now, years later, you just go, wow, that happened. That's in the history books.
You know you're losing. Did you feel like there was a chance to come back?
Always. When you're a Liverpool fan,
I was really down. You know, I thought there's no chance back.
That is part and parcel of being a Liverpool fan. That you've got belief. You know, you'll never walk alone. You believe anything's possible, and you keep going. You keep going. Never, ever, ever give up.
Very meaningful song, You Never Walk Alone.
When you sing that song, you feel the history of the club, and you're a part of the club, and you feel like you're out there on the park with those lads, and you would give anything to be on that park, and the closest you can be is to sing that song.
It's so emotional. It's like it sums up Liverpool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about what's happening right now. Yeah. It's about what's happened in the past and what can happen.
You'll Never Walk Alone, the anthem. How many times have you heard it?
Oh, the proverbial story of millions.
Yeah.
Like it still brings the hairs on your back. It still gives you that tingle.
Yeah.
On occasions, it does bring a tear to your eye and a few more tears after that as well.
Jerry Marsden, he sang it. He's a Liverpool man, and you know that became the emblem of Liverpool, and it was just so emotional. And people cry every time they hear it sung. And every time I've been to Anfield and we sing that song, it's just like tears flow. It's so emotional. It means everything.
Kickoff, and the city is being taken over. What's going on, bro? Melbourne is officially Liverpool for the next 12 hours or so, and this city has gone mad for football like I knew it was.